foreign ministry. On the outside, control the flow of people who come, like the people who control the embassies and the intersections. They're the ones who are in contact with the people in each area of the world. So, the beauty of me traveling around the world, I will see in South Africa when brothers become Shia. How does the embassy there treat them? Right? What do the different ambassadors, what did the, let's say, our homeboy ambassador years back, how was he? How would be the new ambassadors that are with Zarif now, with Buhani now? You gotta remember, they're a clique. They all with Muawiyah Jani. Okay? They've been with Muawiyah Jani. Muawiyah Jani has a line. Muawiyah Jani, when you study his history, when I was in Iran one time in the late 80s, pistachios was going up. I mean, that's one of Iran's big exports. And then as we was went down to Bandar Abbas, Sir John, and then when we was way out in the country, they had these big cylinder looking, those would be the old Persian type houses from a couple of centuries ago. They're big cylinders, round. They look like a big oil drum, except made out of mud. They're this tall. So the discussion was pistachios. And I got to the one city, I said, well, this city is Rafsanjan. He said, what is it famous for? I said, pistachios. So that answered my question right away. But now, I want to give you a few intricacies about what's going on under the surface. The Worldism Conference that they had and talk about Argo and all of that, told them it was stupid. And they put it in the papers. It says an African American says that if you want your own media, you have to have your own satellites. So a day later, the experts come in, there's a little globe. They blow up while it was on the floor, you know, globe, made, you know, little plastic rubber globe. This is, in order to do certain things, you're just saying you need 3 satellites, one here, one here, one here, in order to keep the communication, you know. In other words, we're hitting exactly what you're talking about. We're putting up our own communicating satellites, and we're going to put our own, everybody can get on board our satellite. Africa, Asia, they don't have to go through the white folks. Because the white folks cut off Hezbollah's al-Manar. The Arabs loved al-Manar. Loved it. Loved Hezbollah. So they cut it off the air. Press TV, cut it off the air. Press TV, let's call it Press TV. In Spanish, knock it off the air. Okay, well, what's happening with us? Are we some fixture on the wall? Let's kind of get a look here. So, with Ahmadinejad, and people like that, at this meeting, I tell Ahmadinejad, this is when we first get to be homeboys, because I'm sitting there with a big shake. And they got all the big timers everybody, and then they introduce the big sheikh, which is Ahmadiyya's homeboy. And so we have earplugs from Persian. So they said, our best friend and the hardest worker in the United States is the black guy down at the end, sitting next to Sheikh so-and-so, his homeboy. So Ahmadiyya looks up. Okay. Next year, when he come, they got Nihad and Wad, they got Marty Brigham there, and you just want to start a fight in the middle of the place because they sound like CBS when they're talking to them. So I tell one of the brothers, second or third in command down there, I say, I want to see him. I want to talk to the president on my own. I know you've been getting messages, but I want to have, now you got to remember now, when he would be here, he would be, they would have his new stuff. They'd be, hey man, the time when Barack Obama gave a news conference in the UN, it might have been 10 people there. Ahmadiyya, everybody's there for it. So everybody wants an interview. So he said, I said, go ask him. He said, go ask him yourself. So I said, oh, come on now. So I said, when I got up to the front of the table, everybody stood up, the ambassador, this, that, and other. So everybody's watching all the Negroes here. I said, who the hell does this nigga think he is? That everybody is standing up for him. So I'm talking to the president, guys. I hope he's telling him. So I'm telling him I'd like to, we appreciate you being with you, but I would like to give you a picture of America, the challenges and the opportunities here in detail. I'd like to have 1 hour. So, he said, don't worry about it. Or something like that. Now, the brothers didn't tell me. After he finished all his stuff, and the day he's going back, he has about 3 hours. That's when he was supposed to meet me. He says, now I'm getting this from one of our brothers that's on our team. Because see, remember everybody's mixed in. He says, where's our brother? So the handkerchief head says he's back in D.C. So it's too late for me. He got 3 hours left. The plane's got to leave. For me to get there, even if I got a quick flight, it's just 3 hours. It ain't gonna work. How to get there, how to get to the hotel in New York traffic, it ain't gonna work. Might have 2 minutes if you make it. So I didn't even know about it until later. I was at a program out into the handkerchief headed joint, not far from here. So he said, you know, this guy's on the newspaper, press guy. He said the president had a meeting scheduled for you, but your homeboys, they didn't tell you. Because he asked, I was there in the room when he said, where's our brother? Okay, now, what I'm trying to do is set up, you can see from the setup here that there's big time intrigue. And no matter what they want you to think, I am not considered a day-to-day Negro. You can see that's not what's happening. Oh, that's not what's happening at all. Okay, now, you could imagine, what I know is, and this stuff started a long time ago. A long time ago. I can pinpoint a good 20 years when it started. A little more than that. But when a certain crew began to take over the foreign ministry. Now remember, I'm walking along with these guys from day one, back in the day. Some of these guys are so friendly. I mean, I know their family, everybody. Some message came, the FBI had told them not to help and assist Imam Musa. They didn't put it that don't help him. All they said was, well, we're going to be doing a lot of negotiating and discussion. But I hear you right in the middle of that. I hear you know abdul-alim Musa. Big timers, no more big, no more nothing. Okay, well, not no more nothing, yes.
What year was that?
I'll think about it in a minute. But so, here's what they, so, now the guy that becomes the big timer in the U.S., personal, very, very close friend that everybody knows. I had to tell him stuff. This might have been 1989. He was managing a program. He's a very good manager. And if you see him in a minute, he's good at that. He's not just Uncle Tom. Other than that, he's a good organizer, good manager. All before he got the way he is now, he organized big stuff. He was better than the people he was working under. But when he becomes the big chief here, before he's the big chief there, we're presenting the big program. I said, we got big plans for our region. And people are mumbling. But I do have this. So this happened twice, and I looked at it. I said, "This is your salary, isn't it?" He said, "Yeah." I said, I'm taking this from him. I said, "Get it." In other words, he couldn't go against us up there on the team. He can't go against. They know what they're doing is incorrect. But they're part of the team. And I hear this, I've heard this last week, same story. I'm still an activist, but I'm a part of it. So, this is where independence come in. You know, last time I was there to mention something to somebody, they said, "Oh, wait downstairs for a while." And about 20 minutes later, in comes the street prayer. You could tell it rains. I'm going to skip a lot of stuff. There's a lot of intrigue. When you get into politics up in there, that's the way it goes. Okay. But we're independent. If it was anybody else, they would be broke and crazy. You know about anticipation? Anticipation means that you have seen struggles before and they all turn out the same damn way. So you have to have your own money. You have to. Anybody that don't, anybody that's on a salary, people tried to put me on a salary. I said, I have a box. I said, I'll come by, drop some in the box. But I am not like some of the other people. They are salary. 20 years ago, a little more than that. What would you like? been so friendly and good helper. One guy got a big house right in the middle of the Jews. Still there right now. And always talking about the Jews. Right? And they said, what do you want? So and so. I said, I don't want nothing. I said, I didn't do this for nothing like that. I said, now, when I come back with the box, just fill it up. But I'm not going to let you know, this is a transactional. I'm not doing no transactional analysis. A transaction like, you come here, we'll give you $10,000 to speak. No, I'm coming for free. But when I pop out the box, if you want to drop that dime and then that's okay, no problem. I kept it like that, everybody can see it, and that's the way it is. What I'm trying to get to is the value of independence. People don't believe in independence. And that if you're part of a struggle, it don't make no difference what it is. Eventually, it's going to change directions. The old friends are going to become new enemies. Old enemies are going to become new friends. And all of them have one, okay, their main negotiating principle is, I don't care, it's ignorant,